Hey guys, you're kicking it with Kavi. We're here with TNE Magazine and professional mixed martial artist Abel Trujillo, aka Killa. How you guys doing? Hey Killa, how you doing, man? Say hi to TNE fans.
Hey man, how you doing? I'm doing great. What's up to everybody? Everybody, much love.
Fantastic, dude. I love the energy. We want to talk to you today. You do such great things in the UFC, and we know you have a fight coming up. And, you're just an inspiration and role model for everybody out there because you basically practice what you preach. And this issue for the magazine has a great theme. It's the no limit issue. And, it's the new year. It's January. We want to learn how to maximize your wealth, your health, and your circle of people you surround yourself with unlimited possibilities for this new year. So, you're in a field where, man, it's literally you take a beating sometimes. And you've been wrestling since high school, and now you're at the pro level. And we have to start somewhere, right? Everybody has big goals, and it doesn't matter what your goals are, but if it's a big goal to you, that's fantastic. Could you tell our readers, from day one, do you remember your first fight and how you felt going into that first fight?
You mean like just a street fight or like a professional amateur fight?
Amateur fight, man. We'll leave street fighting to the side for right now.
For sure. Well, my first amateur fight, my college coach, he wanted me to fight real bad. So I was like, all right. So he took me to this event. It was in Iowa. And I just signed up and I fought. And I just destroyed the guy in like a matter of seconds. And I was like, wow, I love this. I can make a living off this. And, I fell in love with it since then.
Nice. And that's rare in usual fights. Usually people kind of like feel the other fighter out and kind of like see their style and then they get into it. But that was pretty quick. Were you nervous going into that, or how did you feel beforehand?
Man, like a little bit, just because you're about to fight. But like at that time in my life, I was like a little cocky kid. I was a good wrestler. I was like a super athlete. So I was like, yo, can't nobody beat me. I was just,
Yeah, right,
so
right.
So like I see the guy I'm about to fight. We're doing like medicals and stuff, and like the kid, he was like all tattooed up, like he just got out of jail. Like
no.
Like he was smoking a cigarette. I was just like, what? I'm about to kill this guy. It sure enough, I killed him.
Wow, I guess that speaks to the no limit. If I saw that guy, I would be like, this is my time. That's awesome, man. And that's a start because look where you are now. And then basically compared to that first fight to your last professional fight, how has your mindset changed from going into another fight?
Well, back then, I was just going into it like a street fight. I wasn't a smart fighter at all. I was just super athletic and just went out there for the kill right away. And now, I'm a professional fighting at the highest level and the best athletes in the world where, I have to use my brain too and be smart. And, it's all about strategy, game plan sometimes, and, heart, of course. But from my first to my last fight, I just gained a lot of experience, is what I would say.
And that's what it is, man. It's the experience, it's the learning lessons. And, from a personal standpoint, if you don't get beat up or go through the ups and downs along the way, I think you're done. You got to always stay teachable. And I'm pretty sure in the gym and training, you're always game planning. You're always thinking about how you could improve either your ground game or your striking game.
Exactly, always. You always get better, a little bit better every day.
You're preaching to the choir. And that's the thing. It's a good segue You know, a lot of guys work hard. A lot of guys work hard in the pro level. Everybody's fit. Everybody's in shape. You know, so when it comes down to it, I think mindset, your focus is a huge proponent of whether you win or lose. And you have 15 pro wins, man. That's huge. I want to, first of all, say congratulations on that one.
Thank you.
And so mindset is huge. And a lot of people, when they start off, whether it's in the MMA arena, whether it's in pursuing a college degree, whether it's in, I don't know, running that marathon, you know, people get discouraged when they fail. From all your experience, what do you have to say about failure in the octagon?
Yeah, well, failure is one of the things that brings the most growth and, like, spiritual growth and personal growth. So, like, whenever you want to be great, you gotta be vulnerable to failure. And failure is really just one step closer to success. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I took. The times I was disappointed, you know, and felt like I failed, I just used that as motivation, you know, because champions are self-motivated, you know. So that's the best thing I can say.
Of course. And I think you gotta be down before you could look up. And I think that's a great mindset. I'm glad you're telling people that. Because people might just think, oh, I failed, I should give up. And it's like, no, man, you know a way not to do it. Now you've felt the sting of falling, and now you should, or it'd be helpful or healthy to use that as motivation to be like, I'm not going to do this again. Sure. You know, like, for example, in your striking game, he might have gotten you because you didn't put your hands up, but next time you better be, you know, damn sure that you do put your hands up and don't take that hit, right?
Exactly.
There you go.
Yeah. It's all about ups and downs, you know. It's like the waves, you know. So you can't have just good times, because then you won't appreciate the good times. So it's just about balance and how you deal with the downs and the failures, because they're gonna come no matter what. It's maybe a different aspect, but just how you deal with it, and then of course the good times will come too, you know.
Of course, and then the good times will be even sweeter because you know what you've gone through.
Exactly. You withstood the storm. A lot of people, you know, they kind of stop a little too soon. You know, you seen that picture? It was like two guys digging, then one guy gives up, and he's so close to the diamond. It's like, yo, just keep going just a little bit further. You know what I'm saying?
That's one of my favorite pictures, man. He's so close, and he's walking back with his pickaxe, and the dude above him is just hungry, and he's going through the dirt.
Right.
And you know, the top dude is gonna reach it. You know, don't give up too soon. You're almost there.
For sure.
There you go, man. That's awesome information. And you know, for any of the kids out there listening, that's how you got to do it. No matter how many times you fail and you want to reach those goals, you've got to keep trying. You've got to keep trying. Who was it? The light bulb. It was 1,000 times till Franklin got the light bulb, right? It was 1,000 or 10,000. It was a ridiculous amount of times before he invented that light bulb, and he finally did it. And we have light bulbs in every single house in the world now.
All right.
That's awesome, man. I can't even say anything else to boost that statement up. So, you know, there's a mindset aspect of fighting. You know, that's how you maximize your mental game in training, in the ring, in general life. But you specifically, how do you stay in physically healthy shape? Let's talk about diet. Let's talk about training. What's your game plan for that?
Well, I stay physically fit. You know, I'm a professional fighter, so I work out every day, even if it's like not specifically trained for MMA practice. I'm always just doing something just to, like, my own workout, just so I can, like, stay in shape. And you know what I'm saying? In case an opportunity arises, a close fight or something, I can take it. And as far as like other things I do, like my lifestyle, like I'm vegan slash vegetarian.
Right.
Yeah, I don't eat meat. I think that helped out a lot in my career because as I get older, I'm 33 now, so what I put in my body is like making a difference more than ever. It's crazy because I feel better than ever, and like my next performance, I feel like it's gonna show it because like I look better than ever, I feel better than ever, and it's just like I can give thanks to the vegan lifestyle for that, just because I'm conscious of what I eat. You know, either the food is like medicine or it's disease, and I'm constantly choosing the right choices. And I do Kundalini yoga. I think that keeps me like very in line and at peace. You know, Kundalini yoga raises the Kundalini. It keeps the chakras balanced. It keeps your aura, you know, open and radiant. And yeah, it puts pressure on like all the glandular systems, nervous system. So that definitely keeps me just like aware and like my intuition is just always on point. I'm always alert, if that makes sense.
That's fantastic, man. I love what you're saying. And, you know, for people out there who don't know what Kundalini Yoga is, and correct me if I'm wrong, Killa, but it's using your breath control to move along your spine, and then you get a lot of body awareness. You get a lot of awareness of the control of your central nervous system. What else could you say about Kundalini Yoga?
Man, Kundalini Yoga is a sacred science that Yogi Bhajan gave to us. It was so sacred that only kings and queens had access to this information. And if a family wanted to know it, they had to prove themselves for 9 generations. So that's how precious it is. Yeah, so Yogi Bhajan gave it to us because he felt like we needed it right now, you know, in this time.
I think we do. I think with the influence of just media and social media, and you know, you could be influenced by any and anything these days. We need a way to stay grounded, especially for a fighter like you at the pro level. You need to stay grounded, alert, aware, and proactive like you are doing in your regular life in the ring. If you're not, you're going to get knocked out. Am I wrong?
Man, for sure. Yo, so many distractions. Like you said, social media. I could talk to anybody, anywhere, across the world. You know, so people always, it's information overload. There's too much technology, too many distractions. So you're right. You got to, like, this is what keeps me, you know what I'm saying, like you said, grounded.
I feel you, man. And I'm so guilty of this. Abel, man, they always got a screen in my face. I'm on my phone. I'm always writing an email. I'm always, you know, checking a score somewhere. And honestly, one of the small things I do is if I'm at the dinner table with some people, I'll put my phone away. Honestly, like I'd rather connect with you across the table than always check my phone, which can wait later, you know?
Yeah. For sure. Common courtesy. That's what's up.
Yep. Yeah, we don't have to always fight, you know, like we could be chill with our people when we're sitting down with them. And I also like what you're saying about being proactive on food. You know, we had the pleasure of interviewing Chef Davis at her vegan restaurant in Inglewood out here. And she also is very into the food as medicine aspect. And I wish more doctors out there would talk about diet. You know, we're trained here in the medical field talk about, oh, let's take this pill to fix a solution, but why not be proactive like you're doing and putting the good stuff in your body so you never reach that level of sickness?
Exactly. Like you gotta, you know, it's crazy because people just don't understand a diet, like a real diet that's meant for you genetically. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't involve animals, you know, and it's Dr. Sebi, he breaks it down real simple. It's either the food Yeah, the food you eat is either acidic or it's alkaline. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So if you eat something that's acidic, which meat is acidic, it's going to bring disease and death and just bad things to your body. So if you're conscious and eat alkaline foods, you know, you can Google what these foods are, fruits and vegetables
Okay.
and stuff. Yeah,
Of course.
then that's going to bring your body into healing, you know, to heal yourself.
That's exactly true. And we have so much access to Google, the internet, even on social media. There's so many good resources to give you the basics of this is what your body needs, and this is what's going to make your body feel good and perform at the optimal level. And so, you know, from your perspective, if you were to give like just a couple examples of things you could incorporate into your diet every day, what would you tell people? What would you tell them to start eating?
Well, I'll tell them, first of all, quit eating meat, you know,
Okay.
because, yeah, it's just dead energy and a lot of things and karma and stuff that they're carrying. So first of all, it's quit the meat, and then you can start substituting that stuff with, you know, organic fruits and vegetables, a plant-based protein shake, you know. I
Like
love
kale.
peanut butter.
Kale has a lot of protein in it.
Yeah, for sure. But most people just think like, oh, I don't want to eat kale. But like, there's so many options. Like, you go to Whole Foods, to the hot bar, there's like hella shit you can eat. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
There's
Yeah, of
always
course.
options. There's always options. You gotta look for them. They're there.
Again, you just Google any supermarket in your area, any health food shop, any juice bar. There's so many options, especially where I'm at in Los Angeles. Man, every corner you're getting like cold pressed juices. You have a million Whole Foods, a million Sprouts. I think there's no excuse not to.
Yeah. Health is wealth, man.
It really is, and that goes hand in hand with our theme, how to maximize your health and wealth. And, you know, people work a lot, and they beat their bodies up, and, you know, then they pay for the medical expenses. But if you could keep pushing yourself and stay fueled, I think that's a win-win.
For sure. Your body, you know, is temporary, but it's the only body you're going to get this lifetime. So, like, take care of it. Like, this is your vessel that's going to get you to where you got to go. So, like, you know what I'm saying? Take some self-love and respect in it.
It's all positive vibes, man. I can't say anything else. You said it perfectly. And knowing all this information and having your experience build your character and your life up to this point, what are some of your goals for this new year? We have a kind of a fresh start, and even though your health, fitness, and fighting goals continue and you're staying focused, do you have any new ideas for this new year coming up?
Yeah, I do, actually. Some personal goals I have. Well,
okay.
I got a fight February 4th,
All right.
Houston, Texas, Super Bowl weekend. Yeah, I'm fighting number 14 ranked Evan Dunham. So my goal is, so my goal is get this victory. It's going to get me ranked for sure, and then
awesome.
I start my title run for 2017.
Awesome. And you're fighting lightweight 155?
Correct.
Awesome, man. All right, you guys, you hear that? Houston, Super Bowl weekend. We have two main events, the Super Bowl and Killa's fight. So everybody tune in. And is that going to be on pay-per-view?
Nah, it's going to be on Fox Sports 1.
Fox Sports 1. And then if you fight and you win, you get ranked as well, correct?
Yeah, I will.
Awesome, man. That's huge. There's so much competition out there, man. This is it's a great opportunity.
Yeah, it's a great opportunity. You know, it's all divine timing because me and him were supposed to fight before in September, and I got injured. I had to pull out. He still got to fight another opponent, so I got to watch him fight. So I learned a lot watching that fight. So here we are about to fight again. So I'm very excited about it.
There you go, man. I mean, good luck to you, bro. You got this.
For sure.
And then I have just one main question. I said earlier that you're an inspiration. You practice what you preach, and you really stand behind your values inside and outside of the ring. And there's a lot of kids out there, especially with the UFC gyms popping up, with the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu gyms popping up, and just the MMA culture growing. I know MMA has been around since Pride in the late 80s, early 90s, but now it's kind of been all UFC taking the main stage. What do you tell these kids? What's a good piece of advice you tell these kids coming up and wanting to make it to your level? What advice do you have for them?
Yeah, I mean, I'll never tell anybody, to give up on their dreams. If they're really passionate about it, and if it's really truly their dream, like it was mine, I would tell them just to do it 100%. Find the best gym, find the best coaches, find the best team, and just go there, and just learn, and then just move forward from there. But in this sport, I have seen people chase their whole life for the same thing that I am. It just didn't work out, or bad things happen, injuries and just stuff like that. So I would just say always have a backup plan too. That's easy to say. I don't have a backup plan. I'm giving this everything I got. I mean, I have degrees and stuff, but all my energy is invested in this right now, and just as far as a career.
I gotcha, and it's definitely paying off, man. I think also you've had a lot of experience, but I think you're at the prime, man. I think there's still great things to come in your career if you keep going the way you're going.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it, and I feel it more than ever. Like I said, it's divine timing. People say it's their season. I really feel it.
Awesome. You can't beat intuition. You can't be listening to your heart either.
For sure, man. I was so just learning different stuff. I'm into crystals, you know what I'm saying? Crystals and your chakra, and I was looking at some numerology stuff, and you add up 2016, the 2, the 0, the 1, the 6, it's a 9. So the 9 is the number of completion, a cycle. So this year is everybody's cycle is ending. And so 2017, you add it up, it's the 10, it's the 1, it's, you start over, it's a new cycle. So I think everybody's about to get what they deserve and reap what they sow. So it's important more than ever, this next couple months, this next month, to really set your intentions, what you want to manifest in life, because I feel the universe is extra in alignment right now for that.
I love it, man. You're touching my heartstrings, bro. I think you're speaking to a lot of people. A lot of people have been putting a lot of work in all over the world. And you're right. You're right. Not only is it the new year, but I think the collective energy of the world is just 2017. 2016 is over. We're going to learn from it. But we also got to look ahead and stay focused. And you said that, divine timing, the universe, the energy, the world has a way of working things out for you, and I don't think this is a better time to start reaping what you sow. You said you had to cancel the fight with, in September, and now here it is again in the new year. And I think, there are no coincidences, man. I think that's what was meant to happen.
For sure.
Awesome. So, I think a lot of people kind of want to know what you're all about. Could you give a plug to your social media, to your website, to where they could find more information about you on the UFC?
Yeah, my Instagram is Killa Trujillo. My Twitter handle is the same, Killa Trujillo. Facebook fan page is Abel Killa Trujillo. And, I pretty much post things on there daily.
Awesome. And then they could find you on the UFC website on one of the profiles?
Yeah. Yeah, Abel Trujillo, lightweight.
Gotcha. All right, guys. You heard it first. Please check out Abel's Instagram, which is popping like every single day. I check it out every single day. Check out his Twitter, his website. Check out his profile on the UFC to know when his next fights are coming up. And obviously, after he gets this win in the new year, he's going to have way more fights coming up, so stay tuned. If you guys out there in TNE Nation like what you saw, comment below. Check out the article I'm going to write about Abel and learn more about what we have to say about maximizing your health, your wellness, the circle of people you surround yourself with. He's at the pro level. Check us out for more great content at tnemag.webs.com and subscribe. All right, Abel, any last words for our fans out there?
Nah, just thanks for having me. You know what I'm saying? Everybody have a blessed day.
My pleasure, man. I felt like you were giving me a pep talk on this interview, so I look forward to seeing you in the ring more often.
For sure, man. You know I'm going to bring that energy.
Of course, and that's what we could all take from it. Stay focused, people, and, you know, as he said, have a blessed day, and thanks for listening.
Hey, TNE fans. We hope you enjoyed this video today. Make sure you subscribe so you never miss any of our amazing interviews, how-to videos, or knowing what's going on in the TNE community. So subscribe now. We look forward to getting your input on this video and the many videos to come.